Jennifer Lopez finally files for divorce from Ben Affleck, something we all saw coming for a long time, but in the end, a lot of major twists to this story. Charles here for TMZ. We just broke this story on the website, and I got to tell you, we knew this was coming. Obviously, the signs have all been there. We've been talking about it for months, but today, on Tuesday, Jennifer Lopez filed the documents here in Los Angeles. Here's one of the really surprising things here. She filed it without an attorney. She filed it pro per is what it's called. It means she filed it on her own, no attorney. And the reason that's surprising is we know from our sources that she and Ben have been in discussions for several months now about how to settle this divorce. And the reason that they've been having those discussions, there's no prenup. And I think that's going to surprise a lot of people, that two people as successful as they were when they got married 2 years ago did not get a prenup. And that means that everything they have earned over the last 2 years is community property. Now, a couple things from the documents themselves. Jennifer lists the date of separation as April 26th of this year. Don't know yet if Ben will agree or disagree with that. But that's the date that she's listing. The other thing is that she filed it today on August 20th. And that is significant because this is the second anniversary of their Georgia wedding. Remember, they had a big lavish ceremony in Georgia. They were already legally married though at that point. They got married on July 16th of 2022 in Las Vegas. But the big wedding, the big ceremony, where she wore the gown and had all their guests and their friends and family there, that was on August 20th. So filing it today does seem pretty significant, at least the fact that Jennifer filed it today on August 20th. So what happens going forward from this point? We were told that the negotiations will be ongoing. They're still going to have to reach a settlement on how they're going to divide the assets that they've earned over the last 2 years. That also includes property. Remember, they were trying to sell and are still trying to sell their mansion, their Beverly Hills mansion, which they purchased for, I believe it was $60 million or more than $60 million. So they're trying to sell that. That's an asset that they're going to have to split. In the meantime, he has purchased a new home in Brentwood, and Jennifer, we've reported, is still looking for a new home for herself. So things have been testy, we're told, during the negotiations. So much so at times they were not even speaking to each other, but they are going to have to continue finding a way to settle all of this. But now the first domino has fallen, which is Jennifer actually filing divorce documents. And you know, I think some people will say this is the day love died, because everyone wanted this relationship to work out so much after 20 years for them to get back together. Sometimes you think it's a forever marriage, and it just turns out not to be the case.